So welcome to my live free masterclass from burnout network marketer / entrepreneur to the CEO of your very own successful six-figure online coaching empire. I am Natasha Edwards, and I'm an intuitive lifestyle and business strategist coach, and I help women within the network marketing industry reignite their power within and transition from burnout network marketer to the CEO of their very own successful six-figure online empire. I help them to create multiple streams of income, which then enables them to create complete time and financial freedom, which I'm pretty sure would have been the main reason that most people start their business for in the first place, yet they don't see those results. So I'm going to teach you today how you can start bringing in those results into your business. So I help them to do this by teaching simple yet really effective automated systems and strategies that allow them to remove the hustle from their business and work less inside of their business so as they can do the things that they enjoy the most. What many people don't realize is that it's actually really simple to earn a six-figure income online. All they need to learn are the effective strategies, and they just need to implement powerful automated tools that will then allow them to consistently hit 10K plus months and beyond. What I always see too much of, and more so recently as well, as the online realm is getting busier and busier, is I see women hustling. And I used to be guilty of this. I see women hustling really hard online to grow their business. And what I mean by this is that they're constantly hanging out in Facebook groups. They're constantly showing up on live stream, constantly creating content and working 24/7 within their business. And, eventually all this leads to is burnout, and they're going to start to resent their business. And it also puts you in something called feast and famine mode. So what that means is, while you're hustling really, really hard in your business and you're showing up on live and you're creating all this content and you're putting yourself out there, you're going to be bringing in lots of new clients, team members, customers. But the minute that you take your foot off the gas and you slow down, everything dries up. Nothing comes into you, no clients, no team members, no customers. Then that means no income. And what this does is it puts you in fear mode. So you are always living in complete fear of where your next paycheck is coming from. And when we're in fear, we're in resistance with the universe. And then we don't achieve the results that we desire. So what happens is we find ourselves working harder and harder and harder and not getting anywhere. We're just stuck at a certain position. Or even worse, our business can be crumbling from beneath us. I know the above very well, and it's almost cost me giving up on my dreams. Luckily, I found another way, a much simpler way, and it's enabled me to hit my income goals of £10,000 plus per month, every single month, consistently. And what it's also allowed me to do is it's allowed me to massively upscale my business and upscale my income online, because I know where I'm at. I know I've got specific tools in place, specific strategies in place, and I know that I can upscale them at any time that I want to. So it's taken me out of that fear mode, it's taken me out of that hustle and bustle, and it's taken me out of the feast and famine within my business. And it's allowed me to create time and financial freedom, which is what I set out to achieve all along. So I was introduced to entrepreneurship through network marketing. It was about 4 years ago now, and I remember well my friend coming in and telling me how I could create time and financial freedom for myself by only working a few hours a day. And she also went on to tell me that I could make an amazing income, I could earn an amazing income working from home, and that I was able to leave my job. And, I then started thinking of all the amazing things this could give me, the time freedom, the ability to travel, spend more time with my little boy, and do more things that I loved. And it excited me, and that opened my eyes to entrepreneurship. And that's where my journey began. And you know what? Yeah, it gave me that. It gave me exactly that for a while. And I lived my life and I lived my business, but only for a while, because you see, what was happening was I was teaching my team at the time when I was in network marketing. I was teaching my team how to grow their business offline. So I didn't know any of this online stuff. I've since learned some amazing stuff and some amazing strategies, which has got me to where I am today, but I didn't know it back then. And I was teaching my team, and I was doing the same. I was implementing offline strategies. And I never understood or realized the power of the online realm. But when I did, I was absolutely blown away. But one thing I was disappointed. I was disappointed that the network marketing companies didn't teach you these powerful online strategies and didn't teach you how to scale your business online. And that's exactly why I'm here today and why I'm teaching this simple process, and I'm simplifying the whole process for network marketers and online entrepreneurs. Because it got to a point within my network marketing company that I just knew I was no longer fulfilled. I knew that I wanted to create something that was mine. I wanted to be the CEO of my own online empire. And although network marketing was amazing and it completely changed my life and opened my eyes to another world, I just knew that bigger and better things were calling me, but I didn't know what. And I could feel my soul just pulling me in another direction, because I wanted that something that was mine, something that lit me up inside, and something that I was completely passionate about and totally in love with. And I wanted to become that empowered entrepreneur that I set out to be when I started my network marketing journey. And that's exactly when I fell into coaching. And I can hand on my heart say that this is what I was born to do. I love nothing more than to empower women to become more and show them exactly how to relieve overwhelm and generate a consistent income online. And I do this by helping them create multiple streams of income, either alongside their current network marketing company or by starting a brand new and exciting online coaching empire. Or they can create both. There's no reason why they can't create both, because I've helped hundreds of women set up their own online empire alongside their network marketing company, and they're now running both businesses hand in hand, and they complement each other perfectly because they're all under their own brand, and they're finally seeing the results that they desire. They're finally hitting their financial goals. Lots of them are hitting over £10,000 a month consistently every month, and that is life-changing. As you can see from the slide on the screen and my lovely, smiley, happy photo, that I've achieved amazing things since my entrepreneurial journey began 4 years ago. Not only have I seen incredible success within the network marketing industry, where I traveled to some amazing destinations in my previous company, but I've now achieved success within my coaching company, where I was able to hit consistent 10K months within 3 months of starting my coaching career. You'll see as well during this masterclass that I teach mindset alongside business strategy. And a lot of people ask me, why is this? Why are you so passionate about mindset? Well, you see, whilst yes, the business strategy is important to have in place, it's so important, but equally as important, if not more important, is your mindset and doing the inner work needed to raise your vibration to attract your desired results. I'm also a qualified NLP practitioner, which I studied in my first year of entrepreneurship. And, what really fascinates me is how the mind works and how we hold ourselves back in life and business. So when I say it's important to have the tech tools in place, yes, that's extremely important. But if we're getting in our own way and we're holding ourselves back, then we're not going to get the results that we desire. It's as simple as that. So it wasn't until I got my mindset right that the results really started pouring in for me. And now it's my mission to help as many women around the world step into their power, align themselves with their dreams and goals, get the right online systems and strategies in place, and help them to create unstoppable success. So I have a question for you ladies. Are you ready to claim back your power and create more time, freedom, profit, and impact? Because in this masterclass, I'm going to show you exactly that. I'm going to show you how to go from burnout network marketer to 5-figure influential coach in 5 simple steps. So like I just said, are you ready to claim back your power and create more time, freedom, profits, and impact? If the answer is yes, then you are in the right place. And I am so excited to share all of this information with you, because I know how much these steps have changed my life, how much these steps have changed my clients' lives, and how much they're going to change yours too. So let me ask you a couple of questions before we get into it, because I want to know where you're at. And those ladies that are on live with me at the moment, drop a yes or drop a comment in the comment box, in the chat box, and just let me know if you resonate with any of these. Are you currently burnt out within your business? Are you starting to resent your business? Are you spending your days hustling hard online and questioning if you're ever going to get to where you want to get to? And questioning if the daily grind is even worth it? Give me a yes, drop a yes in the chat box if that is you. And also, I want you to be completely honest here, because I've been at this point in my business as well, and my health was really, really suffering. It was having a massive impact on my health, on my personal life, my health, my family, my relationships, because all I was doing was seeming to spend more time on my phone and like completely working, hustling hard in my business, and not spending time doing things that I love, spending time with my family, spending time looking after me. And it had a massive impact. So, are you at that point in your business? Because at that point is when most people will give up. And I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to give up on your dreams. I want you to be the empowered entrepreneur that you deserve to be, that the universe wants you to be, that you were put here to be. And I'm going to help you to achieve exactly that. Okay, so we've got lots of yeses coming in. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. You ladies are in the right place. Okay, now let me ask you, are you ready to put a stop to all of that? And are you ready to learn how to automate your business and create time and financial freedom within your life? That freedom. I want you to go back for a minute here, ladies. Go back to when you first started your business. Go back to when you were looking at the opportunity, or you were starting out your coaching business or your online business, and the excitement that you had, the vision that you had, the dreams that you had, the goals that you had. Think back. And that time freedom, that financial freedom that attracted you to start it in the first place, the ability to travel, the ability to be able to work wherever and whenever you'd like, the financial freedom, the amazing empowered entrepreneur that you set out to be. Are you finally ready to learn the strategies to help you achieve exactly that? Are you ready, ladies? Lots of yeses coming in now, which is amazing. Lots of people saying that they are burnt out, they're overwhelmed. We've got somebody there saying that they are just about to give up on their goals and their dreams. We don't want you to do that, Leanne. No, Leanne, that's not going to be what you are going to do, because you are going to learn amazing things today. So, ladies, if you're ready, then I am ready to show you. I can assure you that you are in the right place. And I also have something else amazing to give you as well. I also have a free gift for you. So for those of you who stay right to the end of this masterclass, you're going to get an amazing, amazing free gift. And believe me when I say you do not want to miss out on this free gift, because it is going to be a life changer. So this masterclass is for you if you are a network marketer, you're an online entrepreneur, you're an online coach, and you're feeling burnt out within your business, and you crave to have the answers to the successful online strategies that will give you a consistent income online and the time and financial freedom that you started your business for in the first place. In this masterclass, I am going to show you how you can stop messing around online and how to learn the fundamental key steps that every successful online entrepreneur has in place. You know the ones, ladies. You know those entrepreneurs that you sit back and watch and you sit there thinking, how on earth are they doing what they're doing? How are they hitting 200K months? How are they bringing in all these people? Just how? Well, you're about to learn exactly that. I'm going to show you how to identify what strategies are missing from your business right now and help you to clarify them so you can hit those dreamy 10K plus months and beyond consistently. I'm then going to give you an idea of how to automate your business and how you can create multiple streams of income by doing so, and how this will then allow you to earn the money that you desire, even earn money whilst you sleep, and wake up with lots of interested and excited leads and excited people ready to purchase what you have to offer. And how all of this is going to stop the unnecessary hours that you spend on social media and the wasted hours that you spend speaking to the wrong people. You know, it's really going to help you to reclaim back your power and create the time and financial freedom you started for in the first place. And I'm also going to teach you how to stop wasting time on the wrong people and only attract the right people who are genuinely interested in what you have to offer and who will buy your products and services. And then we're going to go into one of the most powerful tools that you could have in place and start implementing today within your business. And that is your mindset. And we're going to go deep into how to really step into the mindset of an empowered entrepreneur and how the law of attraction really works within your business and how you can start implementing that today. And the reason that I teach a mixture of mindset and business is because whilst it's important to have all of the correct business tools in place, it's equally as important to have your mindset right. You know, so as you can align your vibration with what you want and you can attract exactly that. Ladies, to see success in your business, it's down to a whopping 80% mindset and 20% skill set. And a lot of people focus just on the skill set and they don't do the inner work to raise their vibration. And I've been guilty of this before, and I can assure you that I did not start seeing the results that I desired until I started doing the inner work. So that is why I'm so passionate about teaching both together. So let me ask you, does this sound familiar? Do you resonate with any of these right now? Do you resonate with anything that I've just talked about? Have you been sat there nodding along thinking, yes, 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 this is me, this is what I need? And also let me ask you these other couple of things as well. Are you fearful of the tech within the online realm? Are you thinking that it's hard to figure everything out? Are you thinking it's just too hard? I'm not techie, you know, it's just really, really complicated. Drop a yes in the chat box again, ladies. And do you question as well? I used to do this all the time. Do you question if those 10K months that you dream of hitting or those financial goals that you dream of hitting are really even possible for you? You know, I remember when in a time in my business when I was earning a few £100s a month thinking, how on earth am I going to get to six figures? How am I going to hit the 10K plus months that I want to hit? It's possible. If I can do it, you can. And are you burnt out? Are you burnt out in your business? Are you fed up with working your butt off for little results? You know, are you disappointed with the lack of results and the constant hustle mode that you're stuck in? Are you burnt out? Are you on the brink of giving up on your dreams? Are you fearful that if you don't clarify things soon and start seeing consistency within your business and within your finances, that you'll have to go back to your 9-to-5? And that puts the fear of God into you. Ladies, type a yes in the chat box. I would love to get a feel for how many lives this webinar is about to change. Do you know what? I completely feel you. Those of you that are typing yes right now, because there's lots of yeses coming through, I feel you, okay? Because I have been there too. Like you, I used to encounter many of these issues, but since implementing the steps that I'm going to share with you during this masterclass, everything changed for me literally overnight. There was a time in my business where I was so burnt out, my health was really suffering, my relationships were suffering, and I really, really questioned that if I had the strength to continue and if it was actually even worth it. But, you know, since implementing these shifts that I'm about to teach you, I've been able to have my business run in autopilot. I've been able to remove my hustle mode. I've been able to remove my masculine energy. I've been able to stop having to constantly show up online. And I wake up to new clients each day who are genuinely interested in what I have to offer. You know, I very rarely deal with time wasters these days or people that just aren't the right fit for me to work with. And I also consistently celebrate £10,000 plus months, which is so exciting and life-changing. And I now know that I'm going to be celebrating six-figure years for the rest of my life, now that I finally have these amazing tools in place. And now it's my time to help even more amazing women just like yourself create success in their lives too. And I'm so excited to get stuck into this amazing training. So there's one question left. One question left for you all. Are you ready to create unstoppable success and become the empowered entrepreneur that you set out to be all along? Ladies, let me just give you a little bit of a reminder before we go into it. Please turn all distractions off. Turn off all distractions, because this is a one-off training. You won't be able to see this training again. So I want you to give it your full attention. Take out your pen and paper, take lots of notes, give it your full attention for the next 30 to 40 minutes as I go deep into these steps that will change your life and business forever. Now, I know there's going to be a few questions, which is absolutely fine. If there's questions, ladies, please drop them in the chat box so as I can answer them at the end, or I can get back to you via email later on, because I want to deliver this training as effectively as I possibly can. So let's get straight into it. Let me grab a drink and let's go. So step number 1 is to know your ideal client inside out. Now, you may or you may not have heard of this before. And if you've heard of it, great. But if you've heard of it and you've ignored it, please take my advice and change that today. This is the most crucial part that you could get right for your business. What I see a lot of people do online is try and please absolutely everybody. And I did this at first, but unfortunately, it's not going to work. You see, all that's going to happen is you're going to end up wasting your time on the wrong people. You're going to have scatty marketing that attracts absolutely nobody and speaks to absolutely nobody. And you're always going to be in complete hustle mode. And that is when you're going to burn out. So as much as we would like to please everybody, you can't. So stop. There is no way that you can please everyone on this earth. Some people will love you and others won't love you so much, but that's okay. What you really need to do is niche down your audience and figure out who your ideal client is. And you know what? I know it's scary thinking of it like that, because you feel like you're going to miss out on something. You feel like you're going to miss out on business. But believe me, you don't. You actually get more business. You get more clients. And when you take this step and you really know your ideal client inside out, her pains, her struggles, her fears, her wants, you can speak directly to her in your marketing, and you immediately stand out from the noisy crowds and you attract the right people to you. Ladies, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but the online realm is noisy, and it's getting noisier and noisier. There are so many people out there trying to do exactly the same as you are. And this one thing is going to be the one thing that will be the difference from you standing out from the noisy crowd and attracting the results you desire, or for you blending into the noise with everybody else and getting lost in the noisy crowd. I urge you, if you don't yet have your ideal client in place, and by the way, this applies to network marketers too, because you're going to get better retention rates within your business if you're recruiting the right people. So if you haven't got this in place, then please get to work on creating your ideal client today. I promise you things will get so much more easier for you when you implement this. And also it's going to help you when you start to target your ideal client on Facebook ads and stuff like that. It's not only going to help with your marketing and speaking the right language to your client and communicating in the right way to draw them into you, but it's going to help you get in front of the right people through your Facebook ads and all the rest of it that you're going to implement into your business. So here's some pointers on how to find your ideal client. And here's some things to think about. So jot these down. The first thing to think about is, what is your ideal client's biggest stressor? What is stressing them out? What are they stressed about? What's keeping them up at night? What are their wants? What are their needs? What is their problem? Okay, this is the main thing. What is their problem? Because as a coach, and even if you're in network marketing, you're still a coach. Whether you're coaching them through their health and their fitness or the products that you sell, whether you're coaching them to grow a business with recruiting them and mentoring them, okay, you're still a coach. So what is the one problem that they want solving? Because as a coach, that's what we do. We solve people's problem. And the sooner that you can identify that, The sooner that you can become crystal clear on how you can help them, the sooner you're going to attract more of the right people to you. So what I quite like to do is, once I've answered them questions, I quite like to paint a picture of my ideal client. I quite like to create a story about my ideal client, so I know them inside out. So then when I'm hopping on live stream, or when I'm doing masterclasses, or when I'm talking to them on the phone, or when I'm writing a piece of content for my marketing or my Facebook ads or blogging or whatever it may be, I've got this ideal client in my mind. They are solid. They are there. I know who I'm talking to and what they want and what problems I'm solving. And I promise you, that will attract more people to you than if you try and scatter yourself and please everybody and apply to everybody. Okay, once you've got your ideal client in place, you can then get a clear marketing strategy. Okay, so if you haven't got your ideal client, you don't know who you're serving, you don't know what problem you're solving, how can you have a marketing strategy in place? So see how that one thing, that first thing, is so important to then lead you on to the next. So your marketing strategy is going to look like this. It's powerful. This is a powerful marketing strategy. On the screen right now, write it down. This is exactly how you want your marketing strategy to be. So you're going to have your Facebook ads. You're going to be targeting your ideal client. And again, because you know your ideal client, you can put in the correct demographics, the correct interests, so as you can get in front of the right people online. So you're not wasting any money on your Facebook ads. Then it's onto your lead page, where you're going to capture their email for future marketing, because ladies, the beauty is in the follow-up. Okay, when you are in front of these people, when you are building the know, like, and trust, when you are following them up, that is where the results come from. It takes somebody around about 16 times, 1/6, before they actually buy anything or before they are warmed up to this person. So if they're in your funnel and you are consistently in front of them, they're going to get to know you. They're going to see you enough times to then buy from you. And they're also then going to come onto your freebie. So from your lead page is going to lead them into your freebie, whether that's a PDF, whether that's a masterclass, whether that's a webinar, whether that's a 3-day free, 3-day free kind of Facebook group, or whatever you want to do. Okay, they're going to come into something where they get a little taster for you. And then from that freebie, they're then going to be on a clarity call with you. And they're also going to be in your funnel as well. So your funnel is going to continue to warm them up if they didn't take that action to get on that clarity call with you. And then it's to a client. You're going to convert them to a client, to a team member, to a customer. Whatever the end result that you're trying to achieve, it's going to happen when they've gone through that marketing funnel, that marketing strategy. So, because you are speaking directly to the right people, you're going to convert a higher percentage of them, and they are going to be a pleasure to work alongside. And this applies to network marketers too, because if you're using this technique to attract new team members, like I just said, it's going to mean higher retention rates, which means that you are going to be working alongside the right people who you gel with and get on with. So then your team's going to have the right energy, and very few will drop out. So niching down your audience, knowing your ideal client, to then attract them to you and build the right marketing strategy and the right funnel will save you so much time. It's going to relieve all of your overwhelm. It's going to relieve all of your burnout. It's going to give you the time freedom that you desire. And it's also going to create consistency within your business and consistency within your income. I promise you. When I implemented this step into my business, I literally halved my working hours overnight, completely halved them. It cut out all the time wasters, and it cut out all the hours that I spent on the phone to the wrong people, messaging the wrong people. It completely relieved all my social media overwhelm and completely got rid of all my burnout. And you know what? I actually started to enjoy getting on the phone with people again, because I knew that they were genuinely interested in what I had to offer, and I knew that I could massively, massively help them to create the success that they desired. And it was at this point that I was in complete flow with the universe. I was in alignment with my goals. I was attracting the right people to me who were a fit for me to work with. I hit consistent 10K months, and I really stepped into my power, and I was the empowered entrepreneur that I set out to be all along, because I was free. I was free of overwhelm. I was free of burnout, and I was actually enjoying my business for once, and really believed that, yeah, I can do this. That's when my belief really started kicking in, because I had the right tools, systems, and strategies in place. I was speaking to the right people. And, when you are burnt out in your business and you're speaking to the wrong people and you're getting no after no after no after no, you really start to question yourself, and you start to question if it's you and if there's something wrong with you and that you're not good enough. And it's not. It's absolutely not you. It's just that you're speaking to the wrong business, the wrong people, and you just need these business strategies in place. So I don't want you to be in that place thinking that I'm not good enough. Oh, I haven't got enough confidence to grow this business. You're losing yourself and your confidence. You're thinking you're not good enough because you're simply speaking to the wrong people. And, I can hand on my heart now say that if I hadn't have took this action, and if I'd have carried on the way that I was, then I 100% would have given up on my dreams, because I got to the point of exhaustion, and quite frankly, I was fed up. I was burnt out, and I just could not face any more disheartenment. And I was linking so much pain to growing my business. It was painful to grow my business, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be pleasurable. I used to resent getting on the phone with people, I really, really used to resent it. Now I love it. Now it's my favorite thing to do, because I know I can help them and I know I can change their lives. And I want that for you too. It really is amazing that this one simple shift can make when you implement it and use it to its fullest potential. Okay, so step number 2, and I'm just going to grab a drink quickly. Step number 2. And this is a really important one, really, really powerful one. Automating your business sets you free. Come on, ladies, let's face it. We don't start our businesses to constantly be busy and bogged down doing things that we simply don't love to do. We start our business because we like the idea of being in control of our destiny. We want to live life the way we want to live life. We want to earn the income that we choose to earn. We want to work the hours that we choose to work. We want to choose where we work from, and what we do, where we travel to, the income that we have. We don't want to have anyone to answer to. We want to be free. Yeah. Most of us find ourselves like a slave to our business. We are so tied down to our businesses. We're working so hard for little results. And what happens is we absolutely exhaust ourselves. If this sounds like you right now, then the thing that you are missing is automation within your business. If you add this into your business, if you add an automation into your business, then you're going to achieve all of this that's on the screen right there. Because another thing that I see people do is spread themselves too thin by constantly working inside of their business. And, they haven't got anything automated. Everything is down to them. They are hustling hard. And by this, I mean, they're constantly on Facebook Live. They're posting a zillion times a day in a zillion different places. They're hanging out in Facebook groups, which possibly haven't even got the right target audience in for them. They're creating endless amounts of content, and they're always feeling like they have to do more in order to achieve more, which isn't true at all. And in fact, it was when I started to do less that I started to achieve more in my business. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? I know. And I'm going to go more into why that is later on in the webinar. So whilst yes, showing up is great, however, when we just use this as our marketing method and the way to grow our businesses, then we'll eventually hit burnout because of the lack of consistency within our businesses. So I talked earlier on about something called feast and famine. So when you're marketing yourself this way and you're showing up all the time and you're bringing in lots of new clients, then you're going to be at your prime. You're going to be at your peak. You're going to have lots of new clients. Then you're going to start working with these clients. You're going to take your foot off the gas. You're not going to be able to start putting yourself out there so much, which means in a few weeks' time, you're going to have no clients or very little clients, which means that you're going to have no income or very little income. So then the busyness of putting yourself out there starts all over again. And the hustle and bustle pattern continues. Now, this is the same for network marketers, for coaches, for online mentors. It really doesn't matter what or how you work with people. It applies to whatever business you have online. So ladies, if I urge you to do one thing, please don't stay in that hustle mode. Please find the right balance before you burn out. Please look to automate your business. You know, once I took a step back and I learned how to market myself in other ways, and I got all the right tools and automated systems in place, I suddenly had more time to do things that I loved. Completely relieved my overwhelm, it completely got rid of my burnout, and it took me out of the hustle mode, and it really allowed my feminine energy to shine through, and I could really get that balance between my masculine and feminine energy, and I felt amazing. I felt empowered. I felt on top of the world, and I started to fall in love with my business all over again. I got myself out of resistance. I was able to release my fear around money because I knew what was coming in. And I knew that I could upscale my business, I could track my business. And of course, you know as well as I do, when you release your fears, you are then in full alignment with the universe. And the results just literally started pouring in for me. I couldn't keep up with the amount of calls I was getting on, with the amount of clients I was bringing in. I was like, wow, what a shift. You know, it really allowed me to start working in my business so much and wasting time on doing things that just simply didn't light up my soul and that wasn't fulfilling me. And I was able to stop having to message everybody individually. Gosh, that used to drive me mad. I don't know about you, but messaging people individually, you know, your phone's going off constantly. And you're repeating yourself. You sound like a parrot. You're over and over again repeating yourself, the same things over and over again. It drove me crazy. But by adding these automated systems and tools in place, I was able to follow them all up at the same time without even doing anything. I did things once, set it all up, and I just let that work as I was off out enjoying myself, as I was off out doing things with my son. My business was still working. I wasn't working in my business. Yes, I still worked in my business, of course, but while I was out doing more things I enjoyed, my business was working for me still. So I had that peace of mind. I had that peace of mind knowing that I could enjoy myself because I know that I've got things working for my business. Okay, so some of the automated systems that I recommend are these fantastic systems that are on the screen right now. So we'll start with MailChimp. MailChimp is an amazing automated email service. What it does is it allows you to email people in mass, and it allows you to have an automated email sequence set up to follow up your leads without you even doing anything. It is powerful, and you can create a whole marketing funnel within MailChimp. It really is powerful. And like I said, when you're bringing these people in, you're out enjoying yourself, MailChimp's doing the work for you. It's incredible. One brand new, I'm just getting a drink. One brand new tool that has come out recently is ManyChat. ManyChat is powerful. It is in fact, it is the best tool that you could have in place today, in my opinion. You know, this tool allowed me to earn £15,000 in 10 days within my business. It really was amazing. It was incredible. And the reason why it's so powerful is because the open rates at the moment are 99% open rates. That is incredible. What it allows you to do is it allows you to message people directly into their Facebook Messenger inbox. And everybody opens their Facebook messages, right? So it really allows you to get to know your ideal clients. It allows you to segment them off into relevant sections. It allows you to find out what they're interested in buying from you. It allows you to build the know, like, and trust with them. It allows them to get a feel for your personality. You can do so much within this funnel, within the bot. It is incredible. And you can create like a sequence of messages to really build that know, like, and trust. It is one clever tool that I highly recommend you implement into your business today. What you need to do is it links to your Facebook page. If you go to manychat.com, link it to your Facebook page. It's really easy, it's really simple, and then you're good to go. But one thing I will say is having these tools in place is great, but there are strategies behind these tools that make them work. And without these strategies, the tools won't be the best. You won't use the tools to the best of their abilities. So if you stay till the end of the webinar, I am going to give you some ways that you can implement, some strategies that you can start implementing into your business today. I'm going to give you a way that you can learn them strategies, but not till the end of the webinar with my free gift. Also, lead pages. Lead pages is an incredible tool as well. And what this does is it allows you to look professional, and there's no need for a website. So this is how you're going to collect your email addresses, which then link through to MailChimp. So this is how you're going to get people into your funnel from the lead page. So those three there are powerful, and I highly recommend that you do it, because what I see most people do, what I see most people make the mistake of, is marketing themselves, putting themselves out there, hustling hard, doing live videos, but they're not collecting their leads, which is crazy, because what happens is these people, they're going to come across you, they're going to watch one of your videos, but they're then going to go off your profile and they're never going to return. And you may have just lost a potential future client because you didn't collect their information to stay in front of them. You didn't collect their information to build the know, like, and trust with these clever systems. And again, this is keeping you in hustle mode. This is keeping you hungry to get in front of new people. This is keeping you overworking yourself, and this is burning you out. If you just collected the leads in the first place and carried on building rapport with them on automation, you would see your business grow rapidly and you would see amazing results pour in for yourself. Ladies, if you don't introduce amazing tools like this into your business and get it in automation, then you will constantly be in hustle mode and you'll constantly be in burnout. You'll be losing hundreds and thousands of pounds worth of future business every week, and you're never really going to step into your true potential or earn your true worth. Not having your business in automation will keep you playing small. I promise you, it will keep you playing small, because you're never going to be able to upscale your business the way you want it. You're never going to be able to bring in that six-figure income. You're never going to be able to hit those high financial goals. So this is the most amazing thing that you could give your business today. Step 3, and this is a powerful step as well, is effective planning. So many people don't plan their business, Recognizing where your business needs attention and where it needs some effective plans is super important. It's time to stop winging it, and it's time to get a proper plan of action in place. So many people make the mistake, and including myself at the beginning of my business, I never actually fully planned. I never fully strategized. I was so excited. I just wanted to get out there. And so many people make that mistake. They're so excited. They just want to get out there. They have no plan. And they soon start to realize that there are areas of their business that need strengthening. There are areas of their business that need planning effectively and that need strategizing. And to enable that everything flows nicely, to be able to bring in the results that they desire. Getting crystal clear on what is working and what isn't is key to success within your business, and it stops you from wasting even more time by keeping on doing the same things that simply aren't working and getting those same frustrating results. It's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So stop doing it. If something's not working, stop. Take a step back. Take a look at what's not working, reevaluate it, and then action it. So, within my business, I knew that I was lacking automation. It got to a point in my business where I was so busy that I was having to reply to so many people individually that I just couldn't do it anymore. I just could not continue doing that. And I also knew that I was losing people by not only collecting my leads, because that was keeping me in this hustle. So I knew that I was losing people because I wasn't collecting my leads. It was keeping me in hustle mode, and I wasn't able to progress the way that I wanted to. I also knew my business needed way more organization. Yes, I was organized, but only to a point. But I need to really take it to the next level. I needed to get super organized, and I needed to have an effective plan and an effective strategy. So ladies, I urge you to sit down and take a couple of hours, give your business a bird's eye view and see what parts you need to strengthen. It could be your marketing strategy. It could be your organization. It could be automating certain parts of your business to make it flow that bit more consistently. It could be organising your finances and your taxes, to give you that peace of mind. I think we're all guilty of leaving that to get out of hand sometimes, aren't we? Whatever it may be, sit down, write it down, form your plan on how you can strengthen that part of your business. And then if you decide that you need help actioning this, then go look for that help. Give yourself permission to get the help that you need. Don't be ashamed to admit that you need help in moving forward with your business. Please don't do what I did and try and figure everything out on your own. And just think that you can. Think that you can do everything on your own, because you can't. It's not possible. I wasted so many months trying to figure everything out, being a freebie hoarder, downloading stuff. It doesn't work. It just doesn't. You're never going to figure it all out on your own. So give yourself that permission to get the help you need, okay? Don't waste your time and energy, and do not give up on your dreams. Do not try and figure it out on your own. Get that overwhelmed, get that frustrated that you're like, heck to this, I'm giving up, It's okay to admit that you need help. Once you have clarified what you need help with, be sure to take that action needed to move your business forward. Step number 4, and this is one of the most powerful steps that you could implement today, your mindset. Whilst it's important, yes, it's so important to have the techie systems, the strategies in place. It's just as important, if not more important, to have your mindset right. The results that you see in your business will mainly be down to your mindset. In fact, look at the screen, ladies. It's down to your success comes down to 80% mindset and 20% skill set. You wouldn't even believe that, would you? So don't miss this part out. When I first started my entrepreneurial journey, I just couldn't get this bit, all the woo and all the mindset stuff. It was too American for me. And I was just like, no, it's not important. What's important is that I work hard, that I hustle, that I push myself, because I need to work hard. That's what I got drummed into me. Work hard, you'll get the results you want. How many times have people said that to you? Just keep going, keep pushing, keep working hard, keep striving, you'll get there eventually. Total bollocks. Okay, you can't be further from the truth if it tried to be. When I got a couple of months into my business and I realised how tough entrepreneurship really was, and how much of a strong mindset you had to have to keep pushing, to keep going, to keep taking action, I really started to realise how important mindset was and how it affected my results within my life and my business. Because yes, you need to take action. Yes, you need to work hard, but you're not going to take the action. You're not going to work hard if your mindset isn't in the right place. I then got introduced to the law of attraction, which took me some getting used to because it's very, very woo, but I now love all my woo. And I started implementing it. I started seeing amazing results, and I was like, wow, this is it. This is what all the successful people do. This is what I'm going to do. And the results spoke for themselves. You see, what happens when most of us start out on our entrepreneurial journey, we're carrying a lot of baggage from the past. You see, we have a lot of self-limiting beliefs about ourselves that get in our way, that hold us back from achieving what we really want. And we have this vision. We have this vision of what we want and what we want to make happen. But what we don't realise is we need to evolve in ourselves to make that vision our reality. For example, if you're carrying around the limiting belief that you're not good enough and you want to grow your business on social media, which involves live streaming, which involves putting yourself out there, which involves speaking to people, but you're stuck in that mindset of you're not good enough and you've got all these limiting beliefs getting in your way, that means you're not going to take the action to achieve the results that you desire. So we've got to do the inner work every single day to take this action. Getting in a strong mindset, Doing the inner work gives you belief in yourself, helps you remove your limiting belief, helps you get out of your own way, helps you take the action that you need to take to get to where you need to get to. So it took me a while really to realise this, and it wasn't until I started seeing a pattern emerge that I really started to understand the importance of mindset. You know, when I did the inner work and when I was doing everything that I needed to do to stay on the wagon, the wagon of positivity, my mindset was positive, my vibration was high, and I attracted the results that I desired. But then when I fell off the wagon, because I'm only human, okay? I'm only human, so it's gonna happen. But when I did occasionally fall off and I stopped doing the inner work, that's when my inner critter crept back in. My negative inner critter crept back in. My vibration was rock bottom, really low, and my business suffered as a result of this. You know, without sounding too woo here, please bear with me. But this is really important, and I feel like I need to get this in here because it's what most people miss and what most people don't understand. You see, everything is an energy, including us. You know, we give out energy vibrations. When we are on a high vibration, it allows us to fully align ourselves with what we want so we can attract more of that. Whereas when we're in a low vibration, we match those of a lower vibration and therefore attract more of the things that we don't want. And of course, our energy starts in our mind. What we are focusing on determines our feelings, which then determines our energy. So if we can work on getting our thoughts more positive and, you know, in a better mindset, then we are going to have a higher energy, and we're going to raise our vibration, attracting more of what we do want. And I see this all the time. When I work with my clients, I see how their mindset plays such a huge part to their business, and how those clients who fully believe in what they are doing and they're fully aligned with their goals always get the results they desire. Whereas those that don't, and those that have that little bit of doubt, and those that are working on their mindset one minute and then not the next, and they're inconsistent and their energy's all over the place, that's what their results are going to be like within their business. I want you to think of when you set your goals. Think of the higher frequency those goals are on. Think of the person that you need to grow into to vibrationally match that frequency to attract those goals to you. So, for example, when I first set my goals to be speaking at events or hosting my own empowerment events, I knew the person that I was at that time wasn't vibrationally matched to attract what I wanted. Because I was living in fear. I was living in anxiety. You know, I wasn't able at that moment in time to step onto that stage and inspire and empower. But that doesn't mean to say that I'd never be able to get on that stage and I'd never be able to inspire people. It just means that I've got to do some inner work. I've got to work on my belief system. I've got to work on that inner critter. You know, I've got to work on changing my mindset. I've got to work on raising my vibration to meet the vibration of what I wanted, to be able to really step into my power and become that empowered entrepreneur that I set out to be, you know, and to become that empowered entrepreneur to achieve the goals that I'd set for myself. And that is why mindset is so freaking important within your business. And it's so important from day one. Don't be that entrepreneur like I once was that says, when I get to X, I will start to work on me. When I get to Y, that is when I will start to look after my health, raise my vibration, go to the gym. No, it all comes together. Okay, please action this today. If you're not in a positive state of mind, you're not in a high vibration, you are not going to take the action needed to move forward with your business, or you're going to do it half-heartedly. You're not going to put 100% effort into it, and people can see straight through it. Start as you mean to go on. Do the inner work every single day. Raise your vibration so as you can attract what you desire. I promise you. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you it works. And that is why I teach a mixture of mindset and business, because they come together, they come hand in hand. It's no good having one without the other. So what I'm going to do is give you some tips on how you can start working on your mindset and things that I find really work for me. The first thing is journaling. Okay, now journaling, what this allows you to do is it allows you to tap into your subconscious mind, to tap deep into your subconscious mind so you can figure out what those deeply engraved limiting beliefs are that are lurking around, that keep bringing out your inner critter and that keep holding you back. It allows you to understand them. It allows you to make yourself consciously aware of what's going on within your internal dialogue, within your belief system and within your subconscious mind, so you can shift them and you can get rid of them. Because the first step to changing is becoming aware. The first step to changing is awareness. So when you are consciously aware of what's going on, you can do the work that's needed to move on from them, to get out of your own way. So journaling is so important. Also, affirmations, as simple as they sound, I am affirmations are powerful. And this is how you're going to reprogram your subconscious mind. Remember, ladies, the subconscious mind does not know what's real and what's not. So if you tell it something enough times, it's going to believe it. The beliefs that you're carrying around right now, they're there because they've been repeated enough times to your subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind believes them. They're not true. They're not real. They've just been repeated. They've been spoken over your subconscious mind enough times. It's took that belief on and it believes it. So if you continuously tell it a new story, a new belief by positive affirmations, then you're going to eventually reprogram your subconscious mind and you're going to start to believe the new things that you tell it. And it really is as simple as that. You know, I have so many people say to me, how can I change my mindset? How can I change this? How can I change that? Change your language and the way you are communicating with yourself, because it's only you that's keeping yourself stuck in that made up bullshit story in your head. Excuse my French, but it's true. The minute we start changing our language, the minute everything changes for us. What I like to do is the minute I open my eyes in the morning, I don't snooze, because when we snooze, that's when negativity comes in. I, bam, get up straight away. As soon as my alarm goes off, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up I get, and I am in my head, constantly repeating affirmation after affirmation after affirmation. I am powerful, I am confident, I am positive, I can do this, I am successful, I attract the results I desire, I work with the most amazing clients, I help people take their business to the next level because I am powerful, I am successful, and I'm doing it over and over and over again. There ain't no room for any negativity in my head. And that is how you've got to do it. It reprograms your mind. Do it all day long if you need to, but make sure you do it. Don't miss this step out. Another thing is meditation. Meditation is the most beautiful, beautiful thing that you could give to yourself. It is just gorgeous. What it allows you to do is it allows you to connect to your power within. It removes all anxiety, all worry, and it allows you to fully align yourself with the universe. And it allows you to have that faith that everything is going to work out for you for your highest of good. And also it allows you to be still. Your mind is still. You're breathing. You're in your body. You feel that power. You feel that control. And you can download vital pieces of information, you know, your next action steps. It's time for you to get into your creative space and get creative. Meditation is the answer to success, 100%. Next thing is gratitude. An attitude of gratitude changes our focus. You know, give gratitude to the things you've already got in your life, even if you're not where you want to be right now, okay? Give gratitude to the things that are about to come into your life, to bring them into your life. If you're not grateful for what you've currently got, the universe ain't going to give you anything else. So learn to be grateful in the moment with what you've got right now. Appreciate where you're at. You know, change your focus to the things you have got. Even if they're small, be grateful for them. Really appreciate them. Because instead of focusing on lack of what you haven't got, focus on what you have. Naturally raise your inner vibration and you will naturally attract more of what you want into your life. I promise you it works. Last thing is movement. Okay, moving your body raises your vibration. And if you do the affirmations and the movement together, bam, double whammy. That is powerful, because what you're actually doing there is you're changing your physiology. Okay, do it right now. Do a little test. You know, you sat there slumped, maybe watching this webinar. straighten your back, stand up tall, instantly raises your vibration, instantly changes your state of mind. Change the language at the same time that you're speaking to yourself, and wow, your mood lifts massively. Your vibration lifts 100%, and you're going to be like, damn, I'm going to take that action. I'm going to get on that phone call. I'm going to go out and speak to them people. I'm going to get that piece of content written because I feel good. So move your body more and more. And I like to do these in the morning. You know, some of them I'll do all day long. You know, affirmations I'll still repeat to myself. I'll be telling myself I'm amazing and I'm powerful all day long because I want to keep that mindset there. But I like to do these in the morning. So do these steps in the morning. I get up half an hour earlier and I make them part of my morning routine. Please don't miss this part out, ladies. Please, 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 please. Because I can assure you that your mindset will be the game changer for you. And also one thing quickly that I wanted to add in here is when you do all these things that I've just said, make note of how they're making you feel. Make note of how you feel inside, because your vibration isn't just risen on the outside, it starts from within. You know, you're going to feel a deep shift within your soul. You're going to feel it gently start to rise. And once you've figured out what soulfully raises your vibe, do more of that each day and stay on your high vibe. I promise you, once you do this, all of your dreams will come true. Okay, final step. Step 5 is showing the universe that you mean business. Ladies, the entrepreneurial journey is a crazy one. It's full of insane highs, it's full of almighty lows, and nobody can ever prepare you for it. Not only will it push you to become the best version of you that you could possibly be, and it's really going to test you at times, especially with your self-development journey, but you've also got to then try and figure everything out on your own. So not only are you trying to evolve within your mindset, within yourself, you're overcoming all these limiting beliefs, you're discovering lessons, you're discovering patterns about yourself, you're trying to shift them, you've then got to figure everything out with the business side, with the techie side, with the strategies, what works, what doesn't work. You've got to figure it all out. Which then, if you try and figure it out all on your own, it's going to become overwhelming, stressful, and it's massively, massively going to lead to burnout. You know, I remember when I first started out, I thought to myself, how hard can it really be to figure everything out? I had people saying to me, get a coach. Get a coach, it'll be the best thing that you ever do. And they also were saying to me, you know, get a coach because it'll get you to where you want to get to a lot faster. But then I also remember thinking, I ain't paying anybody to show me what to do. I'm going to figure everything out on my own. And that's then when I became a freebie hoarder. I was stalking online coaches. I was downloading all of their freebies, you know, in the hope that this one freebie would be the thing that changed everything for me, would be the one thing that changed everything for me. You know, I lost count of the amount of emails I had in my inbox, the amount of freebies that were promising to show me how to get to where I wanted to get to. And yes, it described my problem in great detail, but never actually solved it for me. I got myself so overwhelmed with what was the right way to do things, because remember, everybody teaches different strategies. What works for one doesn't work for another, you know. So you really, it's about creating your own strategy, but learning the right tools and structures that go behind it. And you know, when I was really, really overwhelmed at this point, I just craved simplicity within my business. I just had this almighty desire to be shown the way, and just for someone to come and take me by the hand and say, Tash, come with me. I've got you, girl. So I knew it was at that point that I needed to invest in myself, because we can only take ourselves so far. And I also knew that I just couldn't carry on the way that I was for any longer. And if I did, then I would probably just give up on my dreams. And I would just stick to being a hairdresser for the rest of my life, feeling completely unfulfilled and knowing that I was put here to do more, but never actually achieving more. You see, every successful person has a coach. Look at it like this. Look at it when you go to uni. You have a mentor, you have someone to teach you step by step. If you didn't have them there, You'd never find your way. You'd never learn how to be a doctor. I'd never learn how to be a hairdresser if I didn't have somebody showing me. You'd never learn how to be a nurse. You'd never learn how to do nails. You'd never learn anything if you didn't have somebody showing you. You'd never ever find your own way. So why do we think that we can find our own way within our online business? Why don't we invest in ourselves within our online business? And I really had to think about that and think, okay, this isn't working for me. I've been stuck in this same place for God knows how long now. It's driving me bonkers. I need to reevaluate things. I need to get some help. I need to show the universe that I'm serious. So what I recommend you to do is go back to step 3, where you took a bird's eye view of the areas of your business that you needed help with. Figure out if you have a strong enough plan to get to your goals. If you really think you can figure it out on your own, then great, good luck to you. But be completely honest with yourself here. If the answer is no, you can't figure it out, you are stuck, then do yourself a favor, get the help that you need. Because believe me, taking this step will save months, even years of disheartened results. It will stop your burnout, stop your overwhelm, and it will get you seeing the results that you desire a lot faster. And it will stop you from giving up on your dreams. And also what it does is it shows the universe that you're serious, that you mean business. It shows the universe that you totally believe in the plan that they have for you, and that you totally believe that your vision is yours to own. And it also specifies to the universe that you are serious and that you are open to receiving the success that you desire and that they are trying to give you. When I made that transition from network marketer and I first started my online coaching business, I was making minimal amounts of money each month, a few £100s if that, which was nowhere near enough. And I was working all the hours God sent. I was putting myself out there constantly. I was absolutely exhausting myself. And it wasn't until I took a look at what was missing from my business, and then I decided to take it seriously and get the help that I needed, that things really started to shift for me. Not only did I learn some incredible automated systems, which I now teach, and I added the fundamental success tools into my strategies, but I'd done one thing that is far greater than anything else that I could have done. I stepped up to the universe and I showed the universe that I was serious. I showed the universe that I meant business and that I was ready for that next step in my life. I showed the universe that I completely believed in the plan that it had for me and the ideas that had come to me from the divine. And it was my time to be serious, and it was my time to action then. That month, I hit my first 10K month, and I've hit consistent 10K plus months ever since. Remember, ladies, the universe already has a plan for you. Those ideas that you have in your mind, they're intuitive guidance from the universe as to what they want you to follow, to what they put you here to do. They are your purpose, they are your passion, they are your dreams. They are yours to own. And if you follow them, then they will make sure that you live your dream life. I do not believe in coincidences. I believe that everything happens on point and for a reason. And just the fact that you're here today on this webinar says it all to me. The universe has brought you here for a reason, 100%. You probably, more than likely, been asking for some kind of help or guidance within your life and business, and here is where the universe has brought you. You have come to me. They have brought you to me. You are on my masterclass. You are maybe in my group. They are saying, it's your time. Now is your time. Here is the action to take. This lady is the right lady to help you. Here is the action to take, and it's your choice. Your choice to take that action, to move forward, to move you in the direction and one step closer towards your dreams. So ladies, I have something amazing to offer you. But before I go into it, I just want to cover what we've covered today. So what we've covered today is the importance of having clarity on your ideal client. We've covered how this will allow you to stand out from the noise online and how it's going to allow you to hit those consistent 10K months. We've also covered the power of having your business in automation and how this will give you the time freedom back that you wanted all along within your business. We've then looked at taking a bird's eye view of your business and identifying the areas that need attention and how this will strengthen your business and how this will bring in more of the results that you desire. We then talked a little about mindset, law of attraction, how it's so important to implement this into your business and into your life, because this is going to allow you to get the results that you desire. And then we talked about stepping up to the universe. We've talked about showing the universe that you mean business, that you are serious, and giving yourself permission to get the help that you need to move forward. Like I've said numerous times through this webinar, it's one thing having these tools in place that I've mentioned today, but it's the strategies behind these tools that really make them work and that convert 90% of your ideal clients that get brought into your funnels. And I'd love to help you map out your own success strategy and action it with you, so as you can hit those consistent 10K months and create unstoppable success. So I have the most amazing offering for you. I have a once in a lifetime free opportunity for you, beautiful, beautiful ladies, because I am here to make a difference. I want your dreams to come true. I want you to hit your financial goals. I want you to achieve the unstoppable success that you set out to achieve at the start of your journey. So before we go, I have one final and very important step that I need you to take. Over the next 48 hours, I am blocking out some time to speak with you so that I can help you map out your own six-figure success strategy and take you from burnout, the burnout place and the overwhelmed place that you are right now, and show you exactly how you can step into your power and how you can create multiple streams of income and how you can become the empowered six-figure business owner that you dream to be. And I'm offering this completely free. So what will happen from now is you're going to have an email come through, and in that email you're going to have a link. You're going to have a link to my call, to book a call in with me. So what I would advise you to do is go to that email, schedule that call in ASAP, because I don't normally offer these strategy sessions. I've done it as a one-off for this amazing masterclass because I want to help so many amazing women out there. So my advice to you would be that you need to act fast, because they normally get snapped up right away. But one thing I will say is I only want serious people on them calls. You know, if you don't see the need to invest in your business, if you don't see the need to have these tools in place, you know, then please don't book the calls. And you know, somebody else could get on that call that's serious about stepping up and serious about growing their business. I want to work with serious people, serious women that are deadly serious about taking their business to the next level. Okay, that's the women that I want on these calls. During the call, I'm going to take a look at your business. I'm going to find out exactly where you're currently at, exactly what the problem is that you are having right now. And then I'm going to personally walk you through how you can upscale your business and how you can hit those consistent 10K months, and then how you can scale your business to six figures and beyond, removing all of your burnout, all of your overwhelm, and giving you the time and financial freedom that you desire. If this is something that you're eager to do, then I suggest you book a call. But hurry, because I have limited spaces, and ladies, once they're gone, they're gone. Now, I'm just going to leave you with this one last thing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you took value from this. I cannot wait to get on them calls with you. If you are serious about growing your business, if you are serious about up-leveling, if you are serious about becoming an empowered entrepreneur and earning six figures online, then I want to help you. You know, ladies, do not keep doing the same things and expecting different results, because you're going to keep seeing the same. If you keep doing the same things, you're going to keep seeing the same results. It's the definition of insanity. Come on, ladies, it's time to switch it up. It's time to get serious. It's time to create the success that you desire. Now is your time, and I am ready to help you. I look forward to connecting with you. I cannot wait to map out your 6-figure success strategy. Head on over to your email inbox. The link to book your call will be waiting for you. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye for now.